What's going on, world? It's your girl Chanel with Girltalk Tarot. Welcome to my channel, you guys. More importantly, welcome to your reading. So I'm super excited about this reading. This is a pick a card reading. How does my brother see me? So I want to be clear that this is very different than how your brother feels about you. This is how your brother sees you. So how does he perceive you? We're going to take a look through his eyes, through his lens, through his perspective. And we're going to see who you are, how you are, what you are through the eyes of your brother. Okay? So we do have 4 groups. We have pile 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pick a pile, whatever pile is calling out to you. If you have more than one brother, you guys, pick one pile for one brother and a different pile for the other. So I'll go ahead and be quiet now to allow you guys to pick your pile in peace. All right, you guys, I hope that was enough time. If it wasn't, don't worry about it. Go ahead and pause the video. Take as much time as you need. Catch the timestamp down below, and I'll see you on the other side. Ciao. Hi, group 1. Welcome to your reading. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. Don't want to waste your time. We're going to take a look here and see how your brother sees you. How does he perceive you? So let's go ahead and get started, you guys. Okay, first out is the 3 of Swords, followed by Temperance, followed by the 6 of Wands. We then have the Empress, the Hanging Man, the 2 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the King of Cups. All right. So group 1, your brother sees you as being a very kind and loving person, a very compassionate person, someone who really cares for others, a very giving and loyal person. Your brother, also sees you as someone here who wants more. You want more. You want more out of life. Group 1, sometimes you may always be focused on the future. Your brother sees that you spend a lot of time planning ahead and looking forward to the future instead of, really taking the time to appreciate what's already in front of you. Group 1. Your brother sees, for some of you, your brother sees that you want to be a mother, you want to be a father, you want to have a child, and there could be some sadness and disappointment as it pertains to that. Your brother sees that, for those of you who are already a mother or a father, your brother sees that you are a really good one, very nurturing, very loving and compassionate. Okay, you take good care of your child or of people. Your brother sees you as being very beautiful, group 1. Like actually very beautiful and quite creative. So there could be some creative artists in this group. For some of you, your brother sees you as being quite successful, very confident in yourself and who you are, very supportive. Your brother sees you as being a good friend, group 1. So you guys may have a very good relationship with your brother. Others of you, this could be a different relationship. Your brother sees that you are, in fact, in a relationship with someone, but it feels just like a good friend, a good bond. Your brother sees that you are a very patient person, group 1. You're someone who strives for harmony and balance, quite a peaceful person, not a combative person or anything like that. So he sees you as a good person, but he does see that you're grieving over something, could be the loss of something or someone. There's just some sadness here, group 1, that your brother sees. You may be feeling overwhelmed, but he sees you with your head down as it pertains to some situation here. But overall, it looks like your brother And even with the Hanging Man, especially by Temperance, you guys, your brother sees you as someone who can go with the flow of life, someone who's constantly seeking new perspectives, and also someone who's not afraid to sacrifice. So you've had to make sacrifices in your life for others, maybe for a relationship, maybe for your child or your children, or even for your parent, okay? But yeah, let's keep going and see what else your brother sees about you. Wow. Ooh, all right, we have completion, vanity, release, and expansion. Wow. Okay, group 1. So there is a very strong death energy coming through here. So group 1, I see that your brother sees that you are really grieving over the loss of someone or the loss of something. You know, it seems like something has exited your life somehow, and it's, you know, making you quite sad. For some of you, this could actually be a child or a parent. I'm getting that strongly. So, but it looks like your brother sees that there's something more that you want here. Like you want to try something again. You want to do something here to expand maybe your family. You want to do something here to expand your career, group 1. So your brother sees you as someone who's constantly, you know, trying to move forward, grow, develop. Some of you may even be pregnant right now. Your brother sees you as being someone who can command attention, group 1, being the life of the party, being someone that people listen to. Perhaps you have something interesting to say, but your brother sees you as being, yeah, pretty confident in yourself, group 1, and not afraid to socialize with people and to command attention. Let's keep going. What else does your brother see? So we have selling yourself, perspective, and oh, how cute is that? So obviously the card says siblings, you guys. Yes, this is your sibling. I feel like for a lot of you guys in this group, you guys have a very close relationship with your brother. Very close to each other. But your brother sees you, group 1, as being very innocent, very childlike at times. For a lot of you, there's just a sense of big brother, or big brother, little sister, or something like that, where I feel like your brother sees you as this little baby here, and he feels the need to protect you, group 1. So some of you may have quite a protective brother here. Even if he's a younger brother, he feels like he's an older brother. But it looks like, again, with this perspective here, your brother sees that you are, even with the Hangman we saw earlier, your brother sees that you're constantly seeking a different perspective, a better perspective, a higher perspective. You know what I mean? A more elevated perspective. You view the glass as being half full as opposed to half empty. Your brother sees some of you guys are completely uprooting your life and moving, relocating here, possibly to a different country for some of you. I'm being attracted to this rock here right now, so I feel like your brother sees you as being a little bit hard-headed, a little bit stubborn as well. Selling yourself, this is just the energy of putting yourself out there, you guys. So your brother feels like you're the type of person to to do just that. You know what I mean? Putting out resumes, putting yourself out online, or anything like that. Interesting. Let's keep going. What else does your brother see? We have great achievement, a consciousness of lack, courage, and fear. Interesting. So you guys, I feel like your brother sees you right now. Obviously, you know, this sadness that we saw earlier, there's something that's no longer in your life, and it feels like a big part of you is missing. So your brother sees your sadness. Your brother sees this empty hole in your heart. Your brother sees that you're doing your best, group 1, to be strong. Because I feel like for you guys, it's quite a difficult time right now. So your brother, your brother sees you just trying to find your way through this difficult time. But your brother views you as being very strong, very courageous, group 1. Also successful. That's here twice. So regardless of what your financial situation is like, or regardless of your own personal view on your career here, it doesn't even have to be career, you guys, because excuse me, success comes in many different in many different forms. So your brother feels as though you are successful. He sees you being incredibly successful here. Like you've accomplished something in his eyes that is amazing. Okay, so that's really strong here. But he does see you as being afraid of something. He sees you being fearful to take a leap of faith, to try something again, or to try something new, or to explore foreign territory. But he does see the fear here. What else? Oh, you guys had a lot of cards here. Wow, yeah, so a fear of a journey. So for some of you guys, you're definitely either thinking about moving or relocating, or you've already started. You know, there are some bags that are packed. You may be packing up your household right now, something like that. But your brother sees you going on a journey. For some of you, this is a personal journey regarding your health and well-being, the world. But for the majority of you, this is like a physical journey, okay, that I see here. So we have strategy, patience, the man holding a heart. We have deceit and the thinking man. Interesting. So group 1, this is more of a situational thing here. I feel like your brother sees you really considering this move. Big move. Like I said earlier, for some of you, this is a physical move and you're actually relocating to a different part of the world, different city, state, or country. Feels like foreign territory for some of you guys. So yeah, your brother sees you going away or being away. Your brother sees you thinking about strategizing this thing, making plans here for just that, or this could be other plans. Could have to do with this person here. There's a man who showed up holding a heart. So some of you may be involved with someone here in a relationship. So it looks like your brother sees you, your brother sees that. Some of you are thinking about what you're going to do with your relationship. Perhaps ending that death energy that we saw earlier could have to do with this relationship here. We have some deceit showing up. So group 1, your brother sees that you were either lied to or that you lied to someone. Your brother sees some deception in your environment. Maybe coming from this person, could be coming from yourself. So yeah, your brother just sees you going through that. How else does your brother see you? What does your brother see? Your brother just sees, group one, that you're really you just want to be happy in life. That's it. You're quite a simple person, and your brother sees that you're just striving for what everybody wants in life: happiness, peace, joy, success. So he does see that you're working on it, trying to get through this period of grief. We also have self-assurance coming through here. So your brother sees you as being someone who's very self-assured, meaning you know who you are, group one. You know who you are, you know what you want out of life. So confident, we saw that earlier as well. Ooh, perseverance, group one, perseverance. So your brother sees you as being a fighter, group one, someone who knows how to keep going despite the hurdles, the challenges, the tribulations. Your brother sees you as a very strong warrior, someone who can overcome things and someone who has the tenacity to persevere. Like, you just keep going. Nothing can stop you. Yeah, and then equilibrium. So we saw that earlier with our temperance energy. Your brother just sees you as being someone who's constantly seeking harmony, group one. That's it. Harmony, peace. Because I do feel like you're a very harmonious person, a very loving person. At least this is how he sees you, okay? So yeah, he sees you going through a hard time, but he sees you as a very good person, a very kind person, a very balanced person, someone who has it together, and someone who, you know, is optimistic in the hard times. Sure, there's some fear here, so he does see you being afraid of something, perhaps to let someone go or to walk away from something here and to move on and move forward. To move on and move forward here and explore the world, a new chapter. This feels like next chapter energy. But he sees that you have the courage, despite the fear here, group one. He sees that you also have the courage to make it happen, because you do know how to persevere. So he sees that about you. He believes in you. That's what I feel like. And your brother loves you a lot. So even if he doesn't get the chance to say it all the time, he wants you to know he loves you so much. All right, group one, I do hope that resonated with you. Yeah, if it did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It does help my channel to grow. And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing. I post new pick a card readings every week, and I post new energetic zodiac readings every month. Also, you guys, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can go to my website, www.girltalktarot.com. I have a full list of services, different types of readings, a lot of different fun readings. Go ahead and check it out and book a reading with me directly on my site. Love you guys lots. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you in a different video. Ciao. Hi, group two. Welcome to your reading. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. Don't want to waste your time. Let's take a look here and see how your brother sees you. How does he perceive you at this time? So let's see what we have here. First out is the Five of Cups. We then have the Eight of Swords, the Magician, the Moon, the Two of Wands, the Chariot, the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups. Wow. All right, so group two, your brother sees you as being someone here who is more often than not emotionally fulfilled, naturally a happy person, a very colorful person, someone who may have children, or a very serious relationship, a marriage, someone who's very devoted and committed to the people that are close to you. Your brother sees you as being someone who is very social, group 2, a really good friend, someone who just wants to have a good time in life. Your brother sees you as someone who's very, you just want to have fun, a good time, group 2, excuse me. I don't know why I said 4, maybe because this is the 4 of Wands. So 4s represent structure, group 2. So I feel like your brother sees you as being a very structured person. But right now in your life, group 2, it's like something's happening that's bringing you down. Okay, so your brother sees you being a little bit sad, a little bit disappointed. Your brother sees that there's some kind of a situation where you're like losing yourself. I feel like your brother sees you kind of falling, like sinking. Your brother sees you as being a little bit trapped here. It's like I can't really see you in any of these images. So I feel like your brother feels the same way. Like he doesn't see you anymore. This could be actually that your brother doesn't see you anymore. Or it could be that he doesn't see who you are by nature, like who you really are. Because it feels like there's a little bit of a deep sadness, a depression. So I think your brother sees you trying to manifest something in your life, trying to utilize all of your resources here. He does view you as someone who is resourceful and very capable. Someone who is in control of their life, group 2, who knows where they're going in life. And I feel like this is how you are by nature. That's probably not the right word, but by default, like this is how you are naturally. And then this side is like what he sees right now in this moment, what he sees you're going through. It's like he sees you looking for a new opportunity in life. He sees you wanting to go somewhere else, do something different, maybe even be someone different. It's like he sees you ready for a change. Yeah, and with this moon, I just feel like he sees you. He sees you having a hard time. He sees you losing yourself and just feeling sad and like something is missing. What else does your brother see about you? What can he see about you? We have impartiality, renewal, nice, workaholic, destiny, bittersweet, instinct, and despondence. Wow, I felt that despondence earlier. So group 2, your brother sees you. First of all, you're working your behind off, and you're probably not doing something that you want to do. Group 2, something that brings you, true joy, true happiness. And if you are, then there's like some part of your life that's missing. So your brother can see you working really hard. Your brother sees that you're quite a spiritual person, group 2. You say your prayers, your affirmations. You believe in God, the universe. You believe in more. You have a deep intuition, and you do listen to your intuition. You know it's there. You're a very instinctual person. But yeah, this bittersweet energy, it's like There's like something really good going in your life that your brother sees, and then there's something quite sad that your brother sees, if that makes sense. Your brother sees you as renewing something. So some of you may be renewing something specifically in life. But for the majority of you, I feel like your brother sees you renewing yourself. So it goes both ways, group 2. Some of you are coming out of a depression, out of that sunken place that we saw earlier, where you were really losing yourself, maybe even abusing yourself, or being abused mentally, physically, emotionally, verbally. Some type of victim energy was showing up here. That's either in your past or what you're going through now. But either way, your brother sees that you are renewing yourself. I feel like you're coming out of that in your brother's eyes. And seeking balance in your life. Your brother sees you as being a very fair person, a very honest person. What else does your brother see? Wow. Whoa. Look at that. Your brother sees you as being very beautiful. Inside and out, group 2. Very strong, intelligent, someone who knows who she is or who he is. Counseling, yeah. What's the third one? The lady. Oh my gosh. Wow. So group 2, your brother thinks the world of you, group 2. Your brother sees you as someone who is so beautiful. I mean, just so smart, so funny, so intelligent, so loving, so kind, so giving, so nurturing. Like your brother just sees you. It's like he values you, group 2. But he sees that you are going through something and you're working on yourself, trying to heal any wounds that you've gone through. So some of you may actually be in counseling right now, therapy. There's a sense of healing right now, group 2, that your brother sees that you're going through. We have envy coming through, humor, and failure. Yeah, so there's something here, group 2, where you may feel like you have failed at something. Something here in life that didn't go your way. So your brother sees you coming out of that, whether it's a relationship, a business project, a friendship, your own personal happiness. This could be anything. But your brother sees that you feel like you failed at something and that something is missing in your life with this envy. This doesn't feel like jealousy. It just feels like he sees you overcoming what you don't have. And he sees that you have a good sense of humor. You're able to laugh at things. Sometimes you may laugh to hide your pain, group 2. You may hide behind humor sometimes for some of you. We have professional assistance. Taking steps. Oh, good. Discovery. Family. Deception. Wow. And decrease. Interesting. So group 2, I feel like your brother sees that you are losing something or someone in your life. Like you're experiencing a decrease, less. Something slipping through your fingers. It feels like you can't really control it. Some of you, it could be a family member here. Some of you, your brother sees that you are spending less time with your family. You know, maybe you're spending more time in isolation. or more time with the family that you've created. But I feel like something significant happened here within your family. There could have been some deception that occurred, either from a significant other or someone in your family. But it's like you discovered the truth of a situation, someone's true colors, or just the truth in general. And that could be why you're spending less time with your family, group 2. It feels like your brother feels as though you've turned your back on your family. Like you're working on yourself, group 2. Your brother sees you taking steps here to heal, to get better, and also to gather yourself professionally. Some of you may be taking steps to gather yourself. Like this professional assistance could be that counseling that we saw. You know what I mean? Like you're taking steps to get better, to get over this decrease, this feeling of something missing. So I see that quite strongly. Yeah, it's like your brother sees that you found something out here that happened behind your back, that was said behind your back or done behind your back. What else do we see here? What does your brother see? Oh my gosh, another goddess. You better come through. You better come through. When I tell you that your brother thinks you are so special, so beautiful, so spiritual, so gorgeous, and just amazing. Like, wow. Your brother loves you. Oh, beautiful. Oh my goodness. Let's just pull. Wow. Let's just pull and see what we have here, you guys. But this looks so amazing. Oh. Wow, that's the Magician twice. So group 2, your brother sees you as being someone who's incredibly creative, someone who really knows how to manifest success and abundance in their life, group 2. He sees it. You have all of the tools, all of the resources, all of the know-how, all of the power. You harness this power in such a gentle, loving way. Your brother sees you as being an incredible person, someone who's so sweet, kind, maybe soft-spoken. You're just like a gentle soul in the eyes of your brother. He sees you being someone who's very spiritual, someone who's very much so connected to his or her spirit guides and your spiritual path, your purpose. Group 2, some of you are taking steps right now to find your purpose because that's very important for you. But he also sees that you're successful, group 2, regardless of what you think about it. He views you as being very successful. He views you as being someone who can manifest success and manifest new opportunities, financial opportunities, career opportunities, just any opportunity you think of. It's like he sees important doors are opening for you right now. He sees that things are getting better in your life. And he sees this door to romance is open. So he sees you maybe he sees you trying to work things out with your spouse or your partner here, whatever that was. Like he sees that there's still this love here. And because this is romance, I feel like this is your, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife. But he sees that you're healing and trying to work things out in that department. Wow, this is so beautiful, group 2. We have aspiration here. So your brother actually is inspired by you, group 2. I feel like your brother really looks up to you. He aspires to be like you, to be as successful as you are, to be as strong as you are, more than anything. Because this level of strength here is undeniable. you guys, honestly. Yeah, there we go. Come through, determination. This is how he sees you. So beautiful, so strong, so determined. Determined to be happy, successful. Magnetism, that's what I'm talking about. Beauty, group 2. Magnetizing. You are attractive in every sense of the word. People are just drawn to you naturally. This is how he sees you. He sees you being able to just like attract what you want in life, what you desire. And he just sees you. It feels powerful, group 2. So I feel like your brother sees you as being very powerful. We also have precision coming through here. So your brother sees you as being someone who wants to have things be right. Like, I mean, all the way right, 1000% right. He sees that you have a tendency to always want to be right. If it's not you who wants to be right, it's a situation. You want a situation to be 1000% correct. Ooh, discrimination. Wow. So your brother sees you as being someone who may have a tendency, group 2, to discriminate against others. For some of you, it may be the complete opposite, and you want to, your brother sees you as being someone who's completely against discrimination. So it'll work either one or two ways here. Aww. And then we have naturalness. So group 2, I almost said it earlier with this card here. It's like for some of you, your brother feels like you don't need to put on a show. You don't need to hide who you are, because some of you may be hiding behind a mask of makeup, superficial things, jewelry, your persona, anything like that. And so your brother feels like you are beautiful by nature. You were born this way. You were born beautiful, and that you should be able to express this part of yourself to the world without having to do so much, without having to try so hard, because your brother sees you as being so naturally beautiful, like we saw here with this goddess. It's like, come on. Like the God in you radiates, group 2. How beautiful is that? So yeah, your brother loves you. Your brother thinks very, very highly of you. And for those of you who are not able, you don't see your brother as much, maybe do what you can to reach out to this person. Yeah, do whatever you can, okay? Because your brother definitely loves you and is watching you and sees you being so beautiful. So you guys, I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It does help my channel to grow. And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing. I post new pick a card readings every single week and new energetic zodiac readings every single month. Also, you guys, if you've been wanting a private reading, I am open to doing those right now. You can visit my website, www.girltalktarot.com. I have a full list of services, a lot of super fun readings. If you go check it out, you can actually book right there on the website. So I hope this was fun for you guys and insightful. I do love you, and I hope to talk to you in a different video. Be blessed. Ciao. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get into it. Go ahead and sit back and relax, or do your chores, whatever it is that you're doing at this time. Let's take a look here and see how your brother perceives you. How does he see you? We're literally going to look through his eyes, you guys. His perception. His perception of you, group 3. What is it? All right, first out, we have the 9 of Wands. The King of Pentacles. Also, you guys pulled the most cards here, so it'll be interesting to see. No, you pulled the second to most cards. Okay, let's keep going. The Knight of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. Wow. The King of Swords. The Page of Pentacles. All right, let's take a break. So, right away, group 3. Wow, we have 4 out of 6 coins. So you guys, your brother sees you as being someone, let's start with the king and the knight. Your brother sees you as being someone who is very much so focused on your career and finances, okay? But he sees you as being someone who is constantly striving to have more, to gain more money. You're always looking for new ways to get some more money or material assets, maybe even to invest in different properties, things like that. Your brother sees you as a very, very material kind of a person. Not necessarily, well, we'll see. But yeah, very much so a very grounded person. You care a lot about your security and finances. You have 2 kings here, so your brother thinks very highly of you. Your brother sees you as being, there's a lot of masculine energy coming through group 3. So your brother sees you as being someone who is or likes to be in control of a situation, who likes to be a leader. Your brother does view you as a leader. Actually, your brother sees you as being very capable of financial success and attainment, and also very intelligent, group 3. Very wise, very sharp. You could be a little too sharp sometimes with your words, group 3. I feel that sometimes your brother feels you're a little bit cold and a little bit distant, perhaps because you're so focused on your career and finances. Your brother also sees you as being someone who's very protective, group 3. You know, you've worked really hard for what you have in your life, and you may have worked so hard that you put a lot of pressure on yourself, and you guard your things, whether it's your family, your friends, your business, your material assets. It's like you spend a lot of your time guarding them. So your brother sees you as being sometimes a little bit paranoid that something bad is going to happen to take it all away. And even with this 4 of Pentacles, it's like your brother sees you as being, yes, very smart, very wise with your savings, you know, the way you handle your money. A lot of you may even work in finance industry or something like that. But your brother also sees you as being kind of a little bit of a penny pincher, or a little bit greedy. It's like you have the money, you make the money, you keep the money, but so far I don't really see you spending the money. You know what I mean? It looks like your brother sees you as being very territorial, okay, with everything. We have the 8 of Wands, the World, the King of Wands. So that's 3 kings so far, group 3. The 7 of Wands. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. The Queen of Pentacles. I cannot. The 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Cups. Wow. Oh my. Whoa. All right. Where do I start? Group 3. Your brother sees your focus. Okay. You are the epitome of work hard, but I don't see you playing. Okay. So it's like your brother sees you working so hard, but where's the play? In fact, where are you, group 3? It feels like your brother feels as though you're very distant. Okay. You don't really show up to the family events anymore. You don't come around. You don't call. It feels quite distant. And I feel like it's because of this focus on your career and finances. So your brother sees that you are, you know, you're always seeking more. It's like never enough for you, group 3. And you are incredibly successful, absolutely. But your brother sees you as being trapped, restricted, confined, you know, because you're working so hard, group 3, that your brother sees you as just being stuck in your own bubble of work and no play. And also your brother sees that you put a lot of pressure on yourself to succeed in life, that you don't give yourself permission to just be you. There's just so much like protective energy here. Look how guarded you are in his eyes. It's like, you can't have this, you can't touch this, get away, back up, back off, leave. This is my territory, my property. You're not welcome, go. Okay, so that's the energy that's coming through, and it's coming through really, really strongly, group 3. I mean, you can see it yourself, I'm sure. So you have 3 kings here. So like I said, he definitely thinks highly of you. He sees you as being, oh my goodness, so successful. Money, money, money. The King of Wands, so he sees you as being very passionate, very fiery, very much so, very confident in yourself, group 3. He sees you being a little bit stubborn. There's just a like routine here, all routine, all work, no play. That's what it feels like through his eyes. And really guarded, yeah? I think I said that already, but I don't know if I can stress that enough. And really distant with this world here. So some of you may live in a different part of the world as your brother. Or there just could be a significant distance emotionally. Some of you may travel a lot between the 8 of Wands and the World. You may do a lot of travel here for your business, your work. But goodness gracious. It's like some of you are very studious. Like you have a lot of certificates and, diplomas, degrees or whatever, like different things to show your level of success. You didn't just graduate high school. You went to college. You didn't just graduate college. You went and got your master's. You didn't just do that. You took it a step further and got your doctorate or your PhD, like, and whatever else is after that. You know what I mean? Like this group, I've never seen this kind of energy in my life, to be honest. Like so much earth here, but there's also so much fire. So that shows me that your brother sees that you're incredibly passionate here about what you do. Or it may not even be that you're passionate about what you do, but you're passionate about attaining this success, and you're passionate about keeping it, and you're passionate about not really sharing it with others. So we have impatience coming through and quest. Yeah, so always on this journey, always on this quest. Your brother sees you as being impatient, group 3. Not wanting to take your time. It's like you just go, go, go. That's also the energy of the 8 of Wands that we saw earlier. It's a very fast energy. I'm surprised the Knight of Swords didn't come out, because this is very quick energy. And so he sees you as always being on the go, always being on this quest for success. What else is coming through for this group? We have creative expression. Yeah, so for some of you, all of this fire is here because this is a passionate thing for you. Like you feel very connected to it. It does bring you joy to do this kind of work. And so that's probably why you don't have time for anybody else, or for anything else rather. It's like you're just focused, man. Like I've never seen this much focus in my life. So your brother sees you as being just focused. I gotta get there. I gotta get to that next step, that next level. You're a student always. We had the Page of Coins. So like I said, your brother sees you constantly doing the next step and expressing yourself creatively. So some of you may be creative artists in here. This is so funny. I just have to show you. Spirit is funny. So this is how your brother sees you. Like you probably make a lot of money, but then you save it all and you don't spend it. You just keep it in this jar. You keep it in your bank account and you don't spend it. So your brother sees you as being a little bit of a penny pincher, a little bit greedy, group 3. Okay, that's coming through strongly. Yeah, and the sense of time. So your brother sees you as being someone who feels like you're running out of time. It's like you have to do it now. You have to do it now. We saw that with the impatience energy earlier, group 3. Your brother just sees you overworking yourself. It's like he sees you doing too much. It feels like you're doing too much. And you're not giving yourself enough time to do it. You're not giving yourself enough time to play and have fun and enjoy the fruits of your labor, group 3. Colleagues, yeah, work. Some of you may even actually work with your brother, okay, for some. But this is just the energy of work. Constantly. It's unbelievable. So we have fear coming through here. So group 3, your brother sees that you're fearful of something. What are you afraid of, group 3? Why are you doing all of this? What are you afraid of here? Your brother can sense a fear, a very strong fear, a fear that you're not going to be as successful. Maybe some of you have really high expectations placed on you, you know, by your parents or someone significant in your life. And so you feel like you have to attain a certain level of success in order to be accepted. So it's quite possible that there's a fear of acceptance here with this group. A fear of acceptance and a fear of failure. Interesting. What else does your brother see about you guys? We have peace. Oh, thank God. We have ascended masters. We have the victim mentality and great gratitude. So your brother sees that you're incredibly grateful and appreciative for life, you guys, for all of your, for all of your hard work, all of your earnings, for everything that you have in your life. It's not like you don't appreciate it. You do care and you do appreciate it. So he sees that about you. He sees that you work yourself up, group 3. He sees that you put a lot of pressure on yourself. You beat yourself up and you beat yourself down. He sees that you may play the victim card sometimes. So you just want to ask yourself how this resonates. And again, I'm just seeing this. What is that? The hourglass. The hourglass. Anyway, you guys, it's time. Time is ticking. Time is ticking. Tick, 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 tick. Look at him. So this is exactly how he sees you in like one picture, group 3. All we need is like a pile of money on the bed or on the floor or something. But he does see that there's something in your life that brings you a sense of peace. It could be a woman, but I didn't see any energy. I didn't see any love or relationships or anything like that. So, you know, for a lot of you, it could be this creative expression. Like that's the only thing that brings you peace. That's the only thing that brings you happiness. It's like, it's just you and your paintbrush, whatever that is for you, whatever this work is. It's like you have a love affair with your work. That's what brings you peace and happiness. But at the same time, it brings you stress. It brings you anxiety. He sees that you're spiritual, group 3. He sees you're a spiritual person. And he sees that you're a master, like you're like the best. Whatever it is that you do, you're like the best at it, okay? You're better than the rest. You are. You just are. And that's probably why you work so hard too. We have 2 8s here, so that's significant as well, group 3. The 8 of Cups and the 8 of Swords. Both images, we cannot see the person. There's a sense of unhappiness, unease, restriction, being trapped. But this is being trapped in your own mind. This is the epitome of the victim mentality here. So you got that twice. What else does he see? Oh, what is this? Oh, sorry guys. I'm figuring it out with you at the same time. So a lot of you guys in this group, you may be going through some turmoil with your partner. There is somebody here that you care about, whether it's a close friend, a spouse, a boyfriend, girlfriend. There's somebody here you care about and it's looking a little rough. Somebody here may be thinking about leaving you, or you may be thinking about leaving someone. So yeah, that's tough. So that's also what's bringing you a sense of stress, group 3, and that could be why you're putting so much pressure on yourself. Maybe you feel like you have to prove something to this person, group 3. I don't know. This is very interesting, group. Oh, beautiful. So your brother sees you as being someone with a lot of integrity. It's like you stand for something, group 3. You stand for something. And when you stand for something, as we saw, you put your whole everything goes into what it is that you stand for. We have guidance coming through here. Wow. So your brother sees you as someone here who is very much so in a position in which you can offer guidance to others because you are a master. You pulled 3 kings. So your brother views you as being someone who's at the top of your game and still striving for the next level. So your brother sees you as being someone who can offer guidance, maybe even financial guidance for some of you. But yeah, there's this sense of mastery here. Strength, of course. Of course. So your brother views you as being very strong, very courageous, very bold. Someone who can handle a lot, excuse me, a lot of pressure. I feel like you work well under pressure. You're still able to get things done, even when you're going through a lot, which, you know, we saw earlier. It's like, I feel like this group is going through something. And some of you may be using your work to kind of distract you from what's going on in your personal life. And we have versatility. Beautiful. So your brother sees you as being someone who is very unique. You're like a one of a kind. And you're someone who can blend. As unique as you are, group 3, you're someone who can also blend well with others. You're someone who's not afraid to be yourself. You're like authentically you, group 3. And I feel like there's just something, there's something different about you. Something very different about you. But your brother sees you as being like a really good person. I don't know if this is just right now, excuse me. If he sees you working so hard right now, group 3, or if this is just your nature. Maybe you always work this hard. So that's probably how I can sum this up. Your brother sees you as being a very hard worker. Good guy or girl, hard worker. I love you guys. I hope this resonated with you. If it did, consider giving it a thumbs up. It does help my channel to grow. If you guys are new here, consider subscribing. I post new pick a card readings every week, and I post new energetic zodiac readings every month. Also, you guys, if you want to book a personal reading, you can do that. I offer private readings on my website, www.girltalktarot.com. I have a whole bunch of different readings, you guys. Some really fun, juicy stuff there. You should go check it out. And I guess that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the reading. I had a good time reading for you. So keep working hard, group 3, but just remember to give yourself permission to play. Work hard, play hard. Yeah? Love you. Be blessed. Talk to you later. Ciao. Hi, group 4. Welcome to your reading. So I know you're here for a very specific reason, and that's to figure out how your brother sees you. How does this person view you in his eyes, okay? Not how he feels about you, how he sees you and perceives you. So let's go ahead and get started. What's here for my group 4? How does your brother see you, you guys? So actually, you guys pulled the most cards. So I feel like there's a lot that will be said here, okay? Your brother sees a lot. Group 4, what's up? We have the Hermit. I'm just going to pull some cards and then we'll talk about it. We have the Ten of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the King of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, Wow. And the Three of Swords. Whoa. Ooh. All right. Group 4. So your brother sees you as being someone who is either going through a lot of pain right now in your life, or someone who has experienced excruciating pain at some point in your life. It looks as though a lot of you guys, your brother sees you being very well put together, group 4. He sees you having this beautiful family here. I see a big family, group 4. And it looks like your brother sees you. It looks like your brother is looking up to you, okay? I'm getting that feeling that your brother is looking up to you. Like you're a few steps ahead in life as far as milestones are concerned. You know, you've probably experienced marriage, children, all of that stuff. But it looks here like your brother sees you as maybe some of you, he sees that you're going through something here as it pertains to your marriage. Could be a separation. For others of you, it looks like you guys, your brother sees you being very happy in your marriage or your situation at this time, or just in life. For those of you who are not in a committed relationship with someone, your brother, there's this sense of fulfillment, okay? Because 10 is the maximum. It's like fulfillment. So your brother views you as being someone who is emotionally fulfilled in life and materially fulfilled in life. I don't even know if that's a word, but yeah, materially. Your brother sees you as being a very kind person, group 4, like a sweetheart. And if you're a man, then just a very chivalrous type of guy, a very charming person. Your brother sees you as also being like a very passionate person here as it pertains to your career. There's a lot of fire. So your brother sees you as being very bold. I see a crown that I'm being attracted to. So your brother, like I said, your brother really looks up to you, group 4. He sees you as being someone very strong. Someone who knows who he is or who she is. Someone who is a go-getter in life. And he sees you working your ass off, group 4. Like a lot of you guys are working really hard. He sees you being someone who is a team player. You don't have to know it all, or you don't have to do it all in order to prove a point. So he sees you being a very good team player, someone who's definitely grinding and hustling. And he also sees that you're trying to find your way. So it feels like you're searching for more meaning in life, group 4. He sees that you are on a spiritual quest, finding answers to the deep questions in life. Who am I? Why am I here? What is my purpose? What is my mission? You know, what career is in, most alignment with my truest self? So I'm getting that vibe coming through here. Yeah, let's keep going. This is a story here. I've never seen so many tarot cards come out. So what's going on? We have the Chariot, the 10 of Coins again. It's the 10 of Pentacles here. The 3 of Coins again. That's the 3 of Pentacles here. Interesting. I love when we have duplicating energy. It's like a big confirmation. We have the Page of Cups, Death, the Hermit again. Interesting, you guys. 5 of Coins, Page of Wands, the Hierophant. Let's stop here. I'll keep pulling in a second, but I want to talk about what I see here. So group 4, I feel like a lot of this pain that we saw earlier, so your brother sees you grieving, okay? And it feels like it's because of something tragic here that happened with your children. For those of you who have children, I see a couple of kids showing up here, and it looks like some of you in this group may have lost your children in some capacity. Either, they're no longer with you in this world, or they're no longer with you as in you don't really have access to them like you used to. There is a huge change and transformation, group 4, that you're either going through now or that you've gone through. But with this 5 of coins, it feels like you lost something or someone really significant in your life. And it feels like your brother sees you really having a hard time. Your brother sees that your heart is broken. It's torn into pieces. It's been battered and bruised. And your brother has a lot of respect for you, group 4, because your brother sees that, you know what, this doesn't break me. This doesn't define me. I'm still going to move forward in life. I have to for my family. I have to for myself. So there's a really strong sense of deeper meaning. Like your brother sees you really doing like some serious soul searching, group 4. Serious soul searching. And with the 3 of Pentacles showing up twice, you guys, your brother sees you working your ass off. Excuse my French, but your brother sees you putting in the work. You're putting in that time. You may be working 2 or 3 jobs. Some of you, this loss that we see with death could have been a job, group 4. You know, your source of income. It was something that was incredibly stable and secure. And then like, boom, something happened for some of you guys where you lost it and you felt on hard times financially. And this could, you know, affect your children here. This could affect your marriage. Your brother sees you as being someone who's very by the books. You're a by the books kind of a person. You know, you have a solid foundation, a solid moral foundation, like your values, group 4, are solid. Your brother sees you as being like a spiritual teacher and guidance counselor. Someone who's very much so interested in your spiritual journey. You may even have a spiritual mentor or something like that, or seeking one, or you may even be one. But your brother just thinks very highly of you. Your brother sees you on a mission here. Your brother sees you taking control of your life despite the opposition. Yeah. It's like you're gaining the control of your life and you're moving forward anyway, despite whatever this heartbreak is that happened as a result of losing something here. So this group is a very strong group. Your brother sees you as being very strong, very committed and devoted. Your brother sees you as a very, devoted person, like very dependable and reliable, group 4. For your family, your friends. What else have we here? The 10 of Wands. The 2 of Wands. The 7 of Swords. The Queen of Swords. The 10 of Swords. Jesus, the Tower, excuse me. Ooh, group 4, you've gone through some shit, okay? Something hit you, like something just happened out of left field. It caught you completely by surprise, like you couldn't even believe it. Your brother sees that your life is a completely transforming as a result of something catastrophic happening. For some of you, it looks like there was some deception here. There could have been some theft here by either a child or a significant other or a colleague. I don't know. It could be anybody, but it's like you were lied to, group 4. For some of you, your brother may see that you were the one to partake in this here. Maybe you messed up, group 4. Either you messed up or something messed up happened to you. So there was something here very catastrophic, very sneaky even, okay? It feels like theft. It feels like deceit. So for some of you, someone may have stolen your money. You may have had like some kind of a burglary or something happen in your home. We have a Queen showing up here. So group 4, some of you, Your brother sees that you're being put under a lot of pressure by a spouse, a significant other. There's a Libra showing up here, or it could be any air sign, Gemini, Aquarius, or just a woman here. There's a feminine energy showing up here. And actually a lot of pressure is falling on her as well. So whatever this is that happened, it hit both of you guys, for those of you who are involved with somebody. This could be your mother. I don't know. There's some interesting things happening here, group 4. But your brother sees you making moves, planning for the future, walking through new opportunities. Whatever happened in the past was very hard, very heavy. We have 2 10s here, group 4. Oh my gosh. We have 3 10s here. No. We have 5 10s here. I think I've never seen so many 10s before in my life. Okay. So we have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Swords. The 10 of Coins. The 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Coins again. So most of you probably already know this, but 10s represent endings in the tarot, or in life. 10s are, major endings. And of course, we have death here, you guys. So there has been a huge ending in your life. This is what your brother sees. Remember, I'm speaking through the eyes of your brother. Your brother sees that there's been something catastrophic, something major that's happened in your life to just completely shake things up. Your family, your home, major loss here, okay? But with that being said, like we said, your brother sees that you're very focused and committed to moving forward despite this loss, whatever this was. Whew. Wow. Okay. We also have self-worth, soulmate, creation, gossip, and victim. Yeah, absolutely. So your brother sees you as a victim, group 4. Your brother sees that you've been through some shit. Okay? For sure. For some of you, this was with your soulmate, your spouse here. But your brother sees you, you guys, as a soulmate. So a lot of you guys, you may be really close with your brother. Some of you, you may have some battles here with your brother. Like some of you, this energy, you could have gone through a lot of stuff with your brother, actually. But your brother views you as being a soulmate. Some of you, I see that your brother sees that the person that you're with has caused you to question your self-worth and value, if that makes sense. This person may have caused you to question your rightful place on your throne. Maybe put you down, lied to you, cheated on you, stole from you, something like that. Like something has really beat you up, group 4. So it feels like your brother can see that. But again, your brother sees you creating a new opportunity for yourself, creating something beautiful from this pain and this heartache here, group 4. Oof. Okay, what else does your brother see? We have differences, winning. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Feeling myself, nice. And burned out, wow. Yeah, so your brother sees you guys are working so hard, group 4. Probably working yourself to the point of exhaustion. No more time, no more energy for anything. Your brother sees that, you almost lost yourself. I feel like he sees you almost lost yourself and let yourself go, but you didn't. Like you're winning. He sees you winning. He sees you with this trophy. He sees you, getting to a better place, feeling yourself, understanding what your worth and your value is. Group 4. Some of you, group 4, you've been born a little, with something different about you. And you've had to overcome a lot of insecurities. Okay? And your brother sees that you're working on that. So that's nice. Others of you, your brother sees that you're working out the differences here that you have with someone else. Could be your soulmate, could be your brother. But yeah, look at this smile. It's like you win. I'm seeing this smile. Despite all the other stuff that happened, you win. You get the trophy. Okay. Oof. What else does your brother see? I knew this was going to be a lot. We have success. Absolutely. That goes with the trophy. Happiness. Come through. Come through. Oh, you guys are like a testimony. And doubt. Yeah. You may have doubted yourself, group 4, but you overcame that. And for those of you who still haven't gotten over this hurdle, you're in the process, and your brother sees you working on it. But your brother doesn't want you to doubt yourself. Your brother wants you to know how beautiful you are, how successful you are, how deserving you are. And so the majority of you, he sees you being very happy and successful now. I feel like a lot of that we saw was in the past. And for others of you, it could be happening right now. And allow this to be something to look forward to, if that makes sense. What else does your brother see? We have the sacred temple. Friends and colleagues, you're doing it. Your brother sees that you're on the right path. You're on the right track in life. You're working, spending time with your friends and your colleagues. You're going out more. You're being social again. You're not isolating yourself from people anymore. Group 4. He also sees, he sees your solar plexus on and popping. He sees you're stressing out still a little anxious about something. We have yin yang and the angel of strength. Absolutely. So, group 4, your brother sees you as being someone who's gone through a lot of hurt and pain, and your brother sees that you've been able to overcome it, or you're in the process of it. He sees you as being very strong, very courageous. He sees you regaining your self-confidence, group 4, remembering who you are and the power that you have within you. He sees you, this goes with this solar plexus. Just strong. Group 4, your life force is coming back. He sees a balance in your life, a sense of harmony and peace, happiness. He sees that you work yourself up. Group 4, he sees that you put a lot of pressure on yourself that is unnecessary. And so he sees that you may suffer from anxiety attacks, panic attacks, just stress. What else does your brother see, group 4? We have idealism. Your brother really sees you as quite an innocent person. Group 4, almost childlike in a way. Not in the sense of being immature, because it's like the complete opposite. But it's this sense of optimism and hope. And, he sees you as being someone who may even think that he sees you as being kind of a little bit naive, group 4, in an innocent way, just, trusting in people. Perhaps your brother's not the type of person. He's probably not as trusting as you are. So he sees that sometimes your good spirit causes you to get into trouble, or maybe people take advantage of you, something like that. We have competence here. So he sees you as being someone who is competent, someone who has a decent understanding for life. Like you just get it, And dynamism. Wow. So your brother sees you as being someone who's very, I feel like with this group, there's something very unique about you guys. There's something that stands out. There's something that sets you apart from the pack. Some of you may even feel like the black sheep in your family or something like that. But your brother doesn't view you as the black sheep. Your brother views you as cool. That kid is cool. That kid is cool. That kid knows who he is or who she is, or is learning who she is. Okay? Without doubting yourself. Oh. So that was a lot, group 4, honestly. But it looks like your brother thinks very highly of you. Your brother has a lot of respect for you, okay? And your tenacity to stand strong despite your challenges, your fears, your doubts, your stress, your anxieties, your heartbreak, and your tears. So congratulations to you, group 4. I love you guys. If this resonated with you, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It does help my channel to grow. And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing. I post new pick a card readings every week and new zodiac energetic readings every month. Also, you guys, if you would like to book a private reading with me, you can do just that. Go to my website, www.girltalktarot.com. I have so many different services, different types of readings, you guys. You definitely want to go there and check it out. And I'll hook you up. All right. I love you. Be blessed. And I'll talk to you in a different video. Ciao.